Alright, what's up guys, it's Darix here and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a topic that has come up a lot lately, especially with larger YouTubers. And it's this program that YouTube is doing called YouTube Heroes. Now, essentially what this program is, it's basically where anybody on YouTube can become a moderator for the website. And, you know, honestly, in theory, it's not a bad idea. There's flaws with this video. First off, you know, the first immediate flaw is the video is only a minute and like a half, okay? And if you try and break down such a complex activity into a minute and 30 seconds, nobody's going to understand, like, what's going to happen. It's not enough to explain exactly how the program works, and it doesn't actually get into depth on what happens. Because based off of what this video is saying right now, it's basically saying anybody can go in and just tear down any channel that they want to tear down. And the fact that anybody can do this it could screw larger YouTubers over. Like, a big one is Leafy is Here. Leafy, he posts some pretty controversial crap, and if people go on there and flag his videos for being offensive, people are going to get offended and talk about controversial topics. It's all over the news. People don't go on like Fox News and tell them, hey, you can't say that. If you say that, then Fox News isn't going to be aired anymore. First Amendment people, alright? And I'm pretty sure Leafy is Here is American citizen. And I'm pretty sure YouTube is also based in America. So they're violating quite a few laws with that whole censorship thing, first of all. Another thing about this whole, just the whole thing's a bad idea, alright? But the next thing that I find stupid is reporting comments and videos. Again, back to what I was saying before, no matter what you say, at least one person is going to find it offensive, okay? Just, you could say, oh, I don't like the Green Bay Packers, alright? Someone can come along and flag that and earn points because people are offended that they said that they didn't like the Green Bay Packers. There's a reason why YouTube hire people to do this instead of just having people, just random people out on the internet, not even get paid to do this. Just giving them the power to take down whole channels is just not a good idea. Again, they should have made a longer video actually explaining how this YouTube Heroes program works. Next up that is extremely wrong with this whole thing is the mass flagging. So you can mass flag videos if you get high enough on the hero scale, I guess you could say. Apparently you're able to mass flag videos, and you can essentially go through and just flag a shit ton of videos and basically just essentially get them reported and taken down, which is another reason why people don't like this whole YouTube Heroes thing. Because if you put that kind of power into the hands of someone that doesn't like a specific channel, that whole channel can be taken down because that one person doesn't like that channel. Who knows, maybe there's some sort of precaution in there that has to have a maximum amount of people flag those videos just so that the videos can be taken down. I've got no idea. But then again, we don't know because YouTube didn't make the video long enough. I mean, literally anybody, if they work, it's not really work because they're not even getting paid. They're getting paid in like YouTube points, which we don't even know what those are used for. I mean, what do? Like, give us premium access to Pornhub? I mean, explain what things are used for. Explain how things are going to be carried out. Explain the rules. Explain the requirements. Give more detail in your video instead of just having a crappy little cartoon animation with, like, flashy colors and words and crappy music playing in the background. Basically, at this point, YouTube is just... they're letting people, just random people, become essentially unpaid staff members. And if you've got, you know, people that hate a specific channel, then they can be taken down. That content creator can be screwed over, because a lot of people, they actually do this for their job. In fact, I'm trying to make this my job. And right now, I have to say, I'm one of the unfortunate ones, because I started YouTube so late, I'm just now running into these problems, like YouTube Heroes, and demonetization, and censorship, and just a whole crap ton of stuff. If this goes on, then smaller content creators like me, and Dash, and the guys in my subscriber count, we're not going to be able to grow, because YouTube is setting down so many more rules on this website that we won't be able to keep up. And if we get demonetized, or we get our channel taken down because a couple of idiots decide that, hey, we don't like this channel, let's just go on ahead and just report all their videos and get their channel taken down, how are we supposed to turn this into a career like everyone else has? How are we supposed to be able to go up in the YouTube career ladder? Not the YouTube Heroes ladder, because that crap is just retarded, but like, how are we supposed to make our way up in the scene to where we are able to make this a living, to where we can do what we love to make money? A lot of dumb crap has been going down, but this is by far the worst. I mean, anybody can become a quote-unquote YouTube hero. What YouTube should do is keep their whole YouTube hero program only isolated to staff. That way you have people that don't want to just completely tear down a specific channel. It's unbiased, it's completely fair, it's to where channels can actually grow. You also need to stop with that censorship thing. I can understand how profanity and controversial concepts like rape and suicide, those things are okay to joke about, but if you're going to talk about them, at least have a disclaimer or something like that. Just allow people to still make money off those videos, because if you have those videos demonetized, or if you have any videos demonetized at all, at least have a legitimate reason other than it being a controversial concept or a controversial topic. Because a lot of people have talked about controversial things. I've talked about controversial things. PewDiePie has. Markiplier has. Beefy is here definitely has, because that dude's fucking phased cyberbully over there. I'm sure Dash has talked about some controversial stuff. Hell, even my boy Dreams, dude, shout out to you, dude. Even he's talked about some controversial stuff. And if you start adding rules like that, like censorship, then people aren't going to be able to make a living off of YouTube anymore. And like I said, I'm part of the unlucky ones that started doing YouTube when we did, because now that we've got all these new rules coming down, we're not going to be able to make content the way we want to. And quite frankly, YouTube should be sued for they're depriving us of our First Amendment rights with this whole censorship thing, because First Amendment is freedom of speech. I mean, it's not hard, YouTube. The First Amendment protects people from, you know, being restricted from saying anything we want. And this whole censorship thing, it's like allowing, it's a restrictment, demonetizing us. Because if we get demonetized, we're not going to be able to want to talk about that anymore, and we won't be allowed to talk about it. Good God, I got triggered so hard. And I got off topic. Anyway, this whole thing was supposed to be about YouTube heroes. Another thing that I find stupid is that you can only contact YouTube staff directly if you're a YouTube hero. Shouldn't we have already been able to do that? Especially considering that we're all people on this website, and we need to be able to do that so that we can get problems resolved here on YouTube, so that we don't have to stress about anything. Honestly, YouTube is going down the crapper. I'm not trying to make a big statement or anything like that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I am trying to make a statement, okay? YouTube just needs to cut the crap. Just lose any new rules they've added since the end of August, because we need to go back and get back to where we were, so that smaller content creators and larger content creators can make a living off of this, because right now YouTube is not letting us do that. If you've got people that can just go on and become essentially a staff member of YouTube, they can do whatever they want with that power. And because they're not actually hired, you might as well ban them from using YouTube Heroes, but they can go on and make another account, work their way back up, and then continue to try and take that channel down. If you're going to announce something as large as this, at least make a video going into detail, and don't just make a 1.5-minute long video with crappy cartoon animations and crappy music in the background. That's not how you explain a large change to YouTube like that, okay? You need to actually talk to us, talk to the community about what you're doing, make sure it's okay by having some sort of vote or poll, or at least not disable comments, and let us have a say in what you're doing. YouTube is an American-based company, okay? They're in California. They're obviously an American-based company. They're technically, if you want to get technical about it, they're infringing upon multiple amendments to the Constitution. And quite frankly, those rules that infringe upon our rights should be taken down. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video today, or if you agreed with anything I said in this video, please make sure to leave a like. Actually, you don't have to like it. I don't care if you like it or not. But please share it. Please get the word around. Please get this message around so that we can get YouTube back to the state it was back in August, okay? Not trying to be cringy or anything, but we actually really do need to make YouTube great again, okay? Because YouTube right now, it's going down the shitter really fast. Anyway guys, back to what I was saying, please make sure to leave a like if you want to, share, and if you're new, subscribe. Again, don't have to like it, no like goal, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.